Can everybody see me, hear me? I don't know if this is working. This is the first time I've actually went live on this channel, but I absolutely had to because of the fact of what's going on with Rivian. So bear with me here while I just get a couple things set up because there's a lot to talk about today. If it's your first time being here on a live, it's my first time doing a live. Okay, so everything we know is working out well. I told you guys about Rivian the other day. It was a little bit more than I expected. I expected Rivian to go to $15 by next week, not $18 by today. It's impossible for anybody to predict the market perfectly. But I will say modestly, though, I knew Rivian was going up. It just went faster. That's all. You know, I wouldn't have put $10,000 into a company. Actually, I have $18,000 now in Rivian, or $17,000 and change. You don't put that kind of money in a company unless you are, you know, confident and your affirmations. So you guys could see I have almost $20,000 in Rivian at this point. And if you guys are new to the channel, I'm going to start doing live videos, but I need you guys to comment right now if you'd like me to do a live video once a week minimum. And if I get enough votes, I'll do it. Okay, so this is the issue at hand. Oh, you guys can't even see my screen. I'm so dumb. Hold on. There we go. See, $20,000 in Rivian, almost. So, yeah. This is what I want to mention, you guys. I don't get a chance to actually meet with my viewers unless you're in Discord. And a lot of people sell stuff on YouTube. They sell courses, all kinds of stuff. I really care about the people that join my Discord. And I feel like doing a live video today on Rivian would be not only a good idea to talk about Rivian, to talk about where Rivian's going and some other stuff going on, but I also once in a while want to do a live video to get to know you guys and to tell you that, you know, I care about the people that I teach and the people that I coach. And so in the Discord and in my one-on-one coaching, I told everybody about Rivian a day before I even made the YouTube video. And there is trades like this all the time. There's other trades in my Discord, my one-on-one coaching that are just like Rivian that haven't happened yet. There's a lot of things that goes into this kind of stuff. So if you guys enjoy the content, keep watching, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, chat with me. If you guys, any of you are losing money in the market, or you guys aren't, you know, profitable, or you just want to become more profitable, then definitely go to my website, investwithcorey.com/learn if you guys want to join the one-on-one coaching and the Discord. And this video is not about that, but I just figured I'd mention it right at the beginning. And I'm also just finished launching my boot camp, my masterclass. 10 spots available per masterclass. I'm down to 5 spots left. So if that interests you guys, definitely let me know in the chat or go sign up on the website. Like I said, because my goal is I want everyone to make money that watches me. I already have an account with a lot of money in it, like 7 figures. I have another account with close to 300,000 in dividends, and this account has over 30,000 in it. So I'm not worried about money. I'm worried about teaching people. I told myself when I was financially free that this is what I would do for other people, and that's exactly what I intend on doing. Now you can see the return I have on this with 1,000 shares. I have 2,500 shares in my big brokerage. So just to give you guys a little overview of my position on Rivian in my large account, 1842. Oops, what I put in 15 here? 1842. I have $46,000 position in my large account, and my average cost is less in that account. It's actually like $9.98. Well, then again, I added more shares, so it's a little bit higher than that. It's actually probably closer to like 10 something. I have to go check. But either way, that account has $8,000 profit right now, which is not a lot, really. When you really consider it, what would that be? Like very little. Like $8,000 would be like an 1/8%, not even an 1/8 or 1/16% of my portfolio. So it's not huge. But long story short, in any case, you know, what drives me every day is doing this. I achieved my financial freedom. Now I'm watching people suffer and have bad income, and they're wasting money in the markets. LPP, yeah. What's up? Brandon Cruzes, Jay, Matt, The Ghost, Steve, Larry, LLP, Miami Boating. Hard telling what's going on, guys. Anybody else in here? Just chat with me. Look, Rivian's exploding. I called it. It's impossible to know everything, and I don't claim to do that. This stock moved more and faster than I thought it would, but I did know that it was going to move. Rivian's great. They're sitting on billions of dollars in cash, and now Volkswagen just gave them $5 billion. So they are definitely not any threat. The government gave them $1 billion. They're sitting close now with this deal to like $7 billion in cash, no debt, basically. I don't think Rivian's gonna... Hey, Jimenez, what's going on, man? TCC, what's up? BM, no, they're not going to tank, man. How does a company tank that are sitting on billions in cash and picked up a $5 billion deal with Volkswagen? If they tank, it's going to be next year, the year after. It ain't going to be now. Right now is profits. That doesn't mean anything. They're already cutting and eliminating costs. They have enough cash to last until January 2026, and now they picked up a $5 billion deal on top of that. So they had enough to last to 2026. Now they have $5 billion more in cash. They are definitely not going anywhere until 2027, which is after the launch of the R2, where they're going to be profitable per vehicle, and they intend to sell 200,000 vehicles per year. So there's going to be a pullback. They're probably going to pull back to $14 in the next couple of weeks or by earnings. But I can promise you guys that if Rivian was to go up and done, it's going to take 2 years, a year or two. But as it sits right now, this is the play to make. If you are invested in NIO, you need to be invested in Rivian. Rivian now has more cash. Yes, TC, Volkswagen just put $5 billion into Rivian today, an hour ago. Yeah, it's going to go to the moon. I would say as the earnings go on this year, Rivian could peak $25 this year. I mean, they just did a 67% return. Like in a day. Well, today's 68. But yeah, I mean, it's double. The stock just doubled today. Almost. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Almost 100% return. Almost double. Not quite. Almost double. Ghost, I'm not asking you to FOMO. Would never tell you to do that. I would wait for a pullback. And you can see on the chart, I'll show you guys how to look for the pullback. So this is the 1 hour candle. Your pullback is going to be right here. Let me show you. This is, I would aim for $15. I would be selling $15 puts now. Rivian, highly unlikely is ever going back to $12. At least not for a while. Let's look at the earnings. You see how the earnings are estimated at negative $1.22? If Rivian meets that estimate, you're not getting it below 14 or 15. If they miss that earnings, we could see 13 or 14, but you're never, I really don't think we're ever going to see $11 again. Not for a while. That's not how this game works. I've been in this game a while. That's not how it works. We just filled the gap. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see this fair value gap? This is what I teach in my training course in my Discord. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so this is a fair value gap. We go to the daily chart, always to the daily. See how I filled that gap? Always to the close, not to the wick. Always to the body close. Just to be safe. That's what I always have done. This is a fair value gap, okay? Now, what do you guys notice about this chart? What do you guys notice about this chart right here? Look, you see this gap? The price is 1864, which is up here. Look at this gap. There's no candle there. Okay? We just gap filled to here. This is our current gap right here. All this is gap filled. We just filled this gap. Do you have any idea how hard it is to fill a gap? Once you fill a gap, it becomes insane support, which means the chances of Rivian going below $15.40 or $15, highly unlikely, although it can dip in. So if we were to keep this real short and real simple, this is ultimately where the support is now for Rivian, right on these candles right there. We're going to make this a big red line. That's it. That red line, 1504. That's the bottom. $15 puts at the bottom right now. I've been studying charts for almost 7 years at this point, and I can tell you that when you gap fill in the up like this and you fill a negative gap, it's hard. Let me show you something else. Let me show you. Do you see Shopify struggling to fill this gap? Let me show you the daily chart. Do you see this gap right here? This big, huge gap? Do you see how much trouble Shopify has filling that? Look at this. Shopify just boosted their AI. Okay, Shopify just boosted all their AI stuff. I'm not going to get into this because this is not a video about Shopify. They still can't even get in to the gap. Let's go ahead and look at our favorite stock, boys and ladies and gentlemen. Fam. We're going to look at Palantir. Look at the gap on Palantir. Look at this gap, okay? It's actually bigger than I thought it was. There we go. And Palantir did not fill the gap. It's very hard to fill a gap, and once you do, it's really hard to break through again. Rivian just did that with ease. I would definitely say $14 and $15 is pretty safe. 14 is really safe. There's not going to be any premium, though. Shopify, yes, I heard about the outages. Jeff, what's up? My dog, what's going on? Hey, my dog, you're going to join the Discord? Absolutely. Hey, anyone who wants to join the Discord and wants to join the one-on-one coaching but doesn't want to go through the manual going to the website and stuff, email me, Corey@investwithcorey.com. I'll personally respond to you tonight and get you a direct link to get you ahead of the big waiting line that I have on the website. What's up, Jesse? What's going on? What's up, Ravi? Thanks so much for all you guys being here, fam. Look, I didn't expect this many people to jump in with my first YouTube lives, but we're doing it. Free 99. It's so funny. I remember that joke. Colombian Kingpin, what's up? Ghost, if I missed your name, I'm sorry. I try to never do that. More Demezes, what's up? A-Rod, what's up? Heck yeah, A-Rod, you made lots of money, bro. Ravi, what's going on, bro? It'll make it to 25, Ravi. I believe it will. LPP, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. You can also check out the website, investwithcorey.com. Look, this is the way it is. Ravi, I think it's going to go to open tomorrow is going to skyrocket. Opening tomorrow could reach, I truly believe tomorrow morning we could hit $22. Remember, every time an earnings call happens, let me show you an example. If you guys are interested in checking me out, investwithcorey.com. By the way, in my Discord and my one-on-one coaching, you would have me as your coach one-on-one for the year or 6 months. Those are the packages. I don't have any of the details in the packages. I let my partner handle that. But I want to teach you to do what I just did with Rivian on your own. I kind of want to teach you, nurture you, and set you free to become financially wealthy. That's what I do. A lot of these guys on YouTube, they sell the dream that you're going to get rich overnight, and that's not going to happen. Look, I could sell 1 million Discords right now, probably, if I promised everyone they'd get rich overnight. But that's what scam artists do. And I'm realistic. You're not going to get rich overnight. It's not going to happen. So just going to leave that there. But I can teach you how to make consistent profits and how to beat the market like I did with Rivian. I can teach you guys the honest way to make a living and to grow your wealth and retire early. Yes, can definitely do that. The honest way. Most people on YouTube don't do that, unfortunately. But I do, because I'm already wealthy and I don't need money and I don't care about money like that anymore. What I care about is helping you guys. I donate money to the homeless. I donate money to charity. All I care about is helping people at this point, because I promised myself I would. And if you can't be true to yourself, how are you going to be true to other people? You can never be an honest person in life if you lie to yourself. I told myself when I was broke as a joke 6 years ago that once I made it, I would help others so they would not have to suffer like I have. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So no pressure, but if you're interested, I'm here for you. Yeah, Brew, you should have, bro. You should have. Jay, there is a one-time fee, I believe. I'm not too keen on all those details. I focus on one thing, which is teaching, coaching, and trading. Because if I start getting involved in sales and all that other stuff, it's like it takes my focus away from you guys. So my team handles that. But if you email me directly, I can skip you ahead of the line and get you into a booked call like this week, whereas you won't have to wait. So email me, investwithcorey.com. Corey at investwithcorey.com. Why did I leave my name out of that? I literally gave you guys an email and I didn't even put my name in the email. Corey at investwithcorey.com. Hope you guys are doing great. Vinny Luong, what's going on, bro? My target price for the end of the year is $20 or $25, 20 to 25-ish. No problem, Jay, no problem. Bro, the Wolf of Wall Street live shoot. Man, I don't want to be in a position where hedge funds try to shut me down. Look, I have AI dark pool data too. And I use that to assist me, but I want to teach you guys how to read this stuff. Let me show you something. Let me show you on, hold on. Let me show you something really cool. Okay, so let's look at Palantir. Look what happened to Palantir, okay? It went up. Up, up, up. We had a pullback, and then it went up again. All right. Let's look at Ford Motor. I'm a big, avid Ford guy. Like, their investment, I'm making money off of the dividends, all kinds of stuff. Boring strategy, though. But I make about 30% a year on Ford just letting it sit, not even including earnings, which I buy about $10,000 worth of shares and then sell them for $15K on earnings. Like this earnings on Ford, I bought around $12.30 and I sold around $12.80. I made like almost $1,000 in like an hour the last earnings call, like over here somewhere. Like, but I want to show you something particular and I can't seem to find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. It's specifically on Ford, but I don't know. Was it this? Yeah, look at this. So Ford jumped, right? The next day, it kind of consolidated, sold off, a little bit of a pullback, then they ran again. All right, so we got that as an example. Let's go ahead and look at HIMS. Look at HIMS. It ran, a little bit of a pullback, usually about a 20% pullback, and then another 40% run. Look at this. Another pullback, another run, another run, another pullback, another run. So what are we learning right now? Well, every major move has about a 25 to 35% pullback, as long as the move is based on strong catalyst and strong sentiment. Okay? I'm teaching you guys something here. All right? Look at this. Up we go. Little bit of a pullback, and there we go. All right? You guys seeing that? Look at this pullback. We go up, pull back, and then up. I've shown you this on like a bunch of different stocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Rivian and we are going to open up our minds based off of what I just showed you. And we're going to open up the 1 hour chart and I'm going to show you guys where I believe is like what's going to happen with Rivian. Now we've got this move up, up, Now here comes the pullback. I just called it. This is called a double peak. If this 1 hour candle closes red, it's going to be a pullback. So we could pull back like this and in the morning and then up, and then tomorrow we go up like this. It's also possible it can pull back to here, consolidate, and run. But either way, this is where we're going to end up. We're going to be at $20 next couple of weeks. All right, now you guys can see this could be a double peak. I can't predict this for sure, but anytime you get two closed candles, it has to be closed, so we got to wait till 7:30 or 7 p.m. tonight. As you guys can see, this doji has been going on for 26 minutes because it's a 1 hour candle. Look at this. For 1 hour, the price has not been able to break 1890. We are in a pullback. Just like I said, just like on HIMS, just like on all these other stocks, it's now pullback. It is time to get in on the pullback. My entry would be somewhere between 16 and 17. But we have to wait and see. The moment we see a red candle turning green and we see a hammer, something like, I'll show you guys what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like this. When I start to see candles like that, and like, oops, and like this right here, and I see those candles after this red candle right here, then we're good. Look, I called that. Look at that pullback. I literally just called it. I called it in real time. This is probably going to be a pullback and a big one. And there it goes. And I called it back to right there. Right there is where I anticipate a possible pullback. See you in Valhalla. Thanks, Zay. Appreciate it. If you guys are learning something here and you want to join the Discord and join the one-on-one coaching, listen, my goal is not to have you in the Discord forever. My goal is to set you free on your own so you can become financially independent for yourself. And this is just literally less than 0.5% of what my Discord and my coaching is. I have a full training course you guys will get access to. This has over 5 hours of all my biggest secrets. 5 hours, like 4.5 hours of full classroom content of me teaching you one-on-one. This is literally like not even 1% of what I teach. I have students right now that are in this video that are making bank in my Discord. Everyone made money on my HIMS, my Rivian, my Robinhood, Palantir. We all got the American Airlines trade, which is going to go up there. The next ones. I took a Discord trade. I'm going to show you the Discord in a second. I told everybody about Affirm. Look at this. Let me show you. This is my Affirm trade. It jumped on June 11th, right? June 11th. There you go. Here's my Affirm puts on June 7th. There you go. I gave my June 7th Affirm call on June 7th. I gave the Affirm $29 put right there. And that would have been right here, right there. And look at the move that Affirm made the very next day. That right there is literally proof that I called a $30 to $39 move the day before. You guys just saw the Rivian trade, right? Well, now you just saw the Affirm trade. I do this over and over and over again. Over and over and over, all the time. Like I just showed you guys the Discord. Look at this right here. You guys can see June 11th. Boom. All the way up to $39 on June 12th. All right? There's the date right there. June 7th. I gave $29 puts on June 7th, which I think was $60. So if you bought 10 of those, you made $600 on puts and they expired worthless. This is my safe strategy, teaching you guys how to make money the safe way. Because the worst case scenario, you get put on Affirm, guess what happens? You own the stock. You just sell $32 covered calls, collect all the juicy premium, and all that profit is yours to keep. None of this risky stuff. None of the risky stuff. What's up, fam? If you guys have any questions about my live Discord, you can ask Akasana in the chat right now. That's one of my Discord members. They'll tell you how they feel. It is what it is. Like, nothing to hide there. B&M. Oh, no. It'll be all right. Newell Jordan. Newell, I can teach you. Anybody right now in this live call that wants to learn the right way, I will teach you. I'm passionate about it. I stay up answering my Discord till 3 in the morning sometimes. My members are in the chat right now. They'll tell you the exact same thing, that I literally 100% I'm up all the time. I got emails coming right now. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I got to respond like a bunch of emails right now, but I love doing this. This is what I enjoy doing, is teaching people. I really do. I'm just sending out an email right quick. I get these reminders. I don't let people wait. I try to be proactive. But, so yeah, I just sent an email to someone that emailed me. This is something that goes on all the time. You know, I try to teach people the best I can. And this is just a few of the trades. If you guys watch my YouTube videos, you'll see that I called HIMS. HIMS moved 50% 3 days after I dropped the video. Robinhood jumped 30% a few days after. 75% on Rivian. Look at this move right here. 30% on Affirm. This is like 5 trades in 1 month that all went parabolic. Not by accident, because you can't make these kind of calls 5 times in a row accidentally. There's certain things that I'm going to teach you guys how to read in the balance sheet. Affirm is not profitable. Look, they're not profitable. They got a negative EPS, but there's other things to look at. You think EPS right here, earnings, is the end all be all? Nope, not even close. Let me explain to you how this works. If you cut 100 people's lawns at $10, you have $1,000 revenue profit, right? Right? Correct. You made $1,000. But if they can't pay you for 3 weeks, what is your cash flow? 0. There's many companies out there that amortize their debt for years, bring in good cash flow, but are not net positive on their income, on profits, but they stick around for years because of cash flow. However, how many companies out there have negative cash flow and survive? Find me one. Find me one company that survives year in and year out with negative cash flow. Never. But many companies are not profitable, but they have cash flow. That is the king. Forget about earnings per share, price to cash ratio, price to market cap, your market cap size, your forward-looking PE ratio, your net debt cash ratio, all of these things, price to sales. There's a lot of math that goes into it. But if you're just looking at EPS, that's not good. DB, what's up, bro? Thanks so much, bro, for the positive feedback. Michael Schultz, thank you so much. Yes, Michael, I gave you that Robinhood trade in direct messages on your DMs. I remember that. Yeah. Short story. Michael in the chat asked me, he said, hey, Corey, I'm really not sure on HIMS. I was thinking about getting in. I was thinking about getting into Robinhood. And I was like, Michael, jump in now. Trust me, jump in. Michael Schultz made bank. Now, it's none of my business how much he made, but I'm pretty sure he made like 50% in a few days, like 40-something percent. DB, I really appreciate that too, bro. I will see you in Discord like tonight. I got more alerts for you, DB, tonight. So definitely check the alert section, Michael. DB, definitely check the alerts. Axana, check the alerts. If I'm saying your name correctly. If not, I apologize. I got new alerts going out in the Discord tonight, so you guys that are already in there, check them out. TC, I did work for Schwab for a while. I was a very short stint and I got out. I got in and out really quick. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to trade for myself and teach others. So I guess you might as well just say no because it was very short. My real thoughts is when I wake up in the morning, I'm really concerned with my followers because if you guys are failing, I'm failing. Like, I can't have that. There's a lot of people failing in the market, but my responsibility is to my viewers. And so this live video is really good for you guys to get to know me because I really want you to get to know my personality. It's really hard to portray personality when I'm pushing out content. But like, the reality is I went through a pretty bad divorce and it was really bad. And my kids suffered. I suffered. It was bad. And years and years of suffering, like from 2017 through 2020, it was a struggle for me. And then I hit it off. Amazon paid off big for me. Square and Block paid off. I made some good money in Tesla. And now I have, between all three of my portfolios, I have almost, there's almost 2 million between them all. Not quite, but almost. I don't have financial worries anymore. But I have other worries. And they're worse because it's like, my dad works for homeless veterans and I work with homeless people. And I go out and I give thousands of dollars worth of groceries multiple times a year to the homeless people. And I donated $10,000 to St. Jude a couple of years ago, which I don't mention this in my YouTube videos because it's irrelevant. Anybody who does good things and brags about them, they're not doing them for the good reasons or the good intentions, which is why I've never mentioned any of this until now. I'm only mentioning it so you guys can get to know me. But like the thing is that my whole goal is helping people. If I can't help people, I'm doing something wrong. Like that's the problem with the world. Once people make it and they're successful, they don't care about anybody else. All they care about is themselves. And that's not a good way to be. I work with homeless veterans. Like I said, my dad works with homeless veterans trying to get them off the streets. And I worked with the hospitals multiple times and I hit the roads multiple times a year to help homeless people as well. But when I started this YouTube venture, because I told myself years ago I was going to teach other people, because you know what? You guys are not homeless, but you still need help. You still need genuine help. So how can I help more people than just homeless people? And this was a way to do it. Appreciate that, LPP. Yeah, exactly. Well, I already told my life story, BM, weeks ago, months ago, before Rivian even made its run. Yeah, it's going to level out for sure. Yeah, plus I called the pullback. PayPal's good, Josh, but I like Square and Block better. I'm just reading comments right now. I'd stay away from DJT, bro. Not that I'm against. Like, let me rephrase this. I'm going to give you my non-political, non-biased, logical, investor mentality only opinion on Donald Trump stock. I'm not saying I hate him or dislike him. It's irrelevant. As a pure investor, it's very risky. If he wins the election, the stock is going to skyrocket. You guys can make a lot of money. It's possible. If he loses the election, it could tank. It could still do either, really. I cannot in good faith recommend that stock to my viewers because I'm not sure enough about it to put you guys in jeopardy. That's real talk. Palantir's good. What's up, Mr. Cruz? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. I can't in good faith recommend stocks that I don't believe in. Here's something else that tells you about how genuine I am. Every stock I've recommended to you, I put my own money into. I have 10 grand in Palantir, 20 grand in Rivian. You know, I've got close to $20,000 in SoundHound. You know, I have 10 grand in Lyft. I mean, 17 grand now in Rivian because it's going down. But I mean, I put over almost 11 grand into it. My Palantir position's $10,000. My Lyft position was 10,000, but it went down. Don't worry, that's going to recover. I got 1,000 shares of Sound in this portfolio and like over 2,000 in my large one. So I don't give you guys trade alerts on junk. A lot of people do pump and dump stuff. Not me. I believe in what I tell. SoFi's good. Long term, boys. Long term. Akentip. Yes, I am. Abu Hussein. SoFi is good. Yep. No, BM. No. Don't put millions on one stock ever. Unless you have like 20 million. Fam, listen, very important. Stop what you're doing right now and please pay attention to this. It's the greatest thing you'll ever learn. Never put more than 10% of your portfolio into one position. Please. I'm begging you, don't do that. All right? I'm trying to teach you, fam. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to prevent you from having problems in your account. Never more than 10%. If it's a rough play, 1%. If it's a decent play, 3 to 5. If it's really good and you're really confident, 10 to 15. That's it. Nothing else. Appreciate that, Mr. Cruz. I appreciate it. I probably will. Uvi, what's up, bro? Reyes Cruz, what's up? Everybody who's wondering how to join the Discord and the one-on-one coaching as a package, you can do so at investwithcorey.com/learn. I'll show you guys the website. And you click on learn or training. Click on training. Be the better footballer. Solar Edge, I'll have to take a look at that, fam. American Airlines, Abu, is really good. Right now they're at a low, but they're going to recover. So right now is a buy, in my opinion, a conservative buy. Let me show you American Airlines. This is what I anticipate for American Airlines. Something like this. Like, we're going to level off somewhere here, depending on earnings. This is realistically where I expect American Airlines to go. It's going to be a long play, though. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what I expect to happen. When I go to the daily chart, look at this gap. It's going to take a lot of recovery. It's probably going to be early next year. Probably early next year, Abu. Goodbye. iCare? Did I pronounce that right? iCare? Yes, SoundHound is great. Let me show you. Solid support at $3.92. Although there is a gap that you guys must be aware of, which is 244 to 313, although a lot of resistance. Do you guys understand that SoundHound has a potential contract with McDonald's and the restaurant industry? Also bought Allset as well. Paid off all debt. $200 million in cash. Boeing can have influence on the negativity of American Airlines. Correct, they can. Mario, very good question. In my one-on-one coaching, I go over that in detail. Small portfolios of 10,000 or less, you can invest up to 25%. That's different. Anything over 25,000, keep it to 10%. Donald, what's up? James Bowie, what's up? James, you're probably going to get assigned unless you use my hyper theta strategy, which is another Discord strategy that I teach in my course. You're going to have to roll out a month and a half to 13, a month and a half to 14. You're going to be December before you're at 15. Jay, I'll take a look at that. Spirit Airlines, no. I would not touch them right now. It's ultimately up to you, but I wouldn't. Apple's doing well because they also are working with Rivian for integration in the stereo and also other things. Jeff of all trades. Pretty good name. I like that. Beyond, oof, I don't know, man. I'll take a look. Let me take a look. Let's do an analysis here for you guys. I'm going to work my magic on Beyond Meat. All right, let's do this. Bad earnings, bad earnings, bad earnings, and not profitable. Ugh. Oof. That's a big oof. Not good. Let me see. Hold on. Forget all these charts. I'm going to do my due diligence. Forget about all this nonsense. EBITDA. Oh, their EBITDA is negative 46 million, but it's an improvement. Their trailing 12 month is negative 286. Ooh. That's not good. Hold on. Let me find out why. I don't like that, fam. That's bad. Ooh, that's really bad. Let's look at the balance sheet. Oh God, they're $1 billion in debt. Not good. I don't like their asset ratio at all. At all. They have almost double the liabilities. They have double liability. That's not good at all. They have no equity either. Ooh. Excuse me, fam. No good there. Ooh, cash flow too. Oh my God. I can't even. I can't do it, fam. I can't recommend Beyond Meat. My apologies, but I'm being brutally honest. No. That's a no. That's going to have to be a no from me. I'll never sell a dream on people that's false like that. Can't touch that. It's like MC Hammer. You can't touch this. I'll take a look at that, JB. End of this year, Hassan, I would say is like 20, maybe. Gucci, if you're investing with $1,000, just buy like 1,000 shares, or excuse me. Wow. No, buy 100 shares of something like SoFi and just sell covered calls against it. Well, maybe not SoFi. Maybe something more growth-like. I don't know. Like Ford. Yeah, Ford will do good because there's dividends. Can't go wrong with Ford. Earnings is August, fam. August. August 4th? August 4th? Hold on. Look at the pullback. Come on. The pullback stopped right where I said it would stop. Come on, fam. Do I get a thumbs up? Guys. Look at this. You guys saw me make that mark. Look at the wick. It stopped right where I said it would stop. Fam, come on. Do I get a thumbs? Do I get thumbs up for that? Anyone in here saw that? You guys saw that. I called that. That mark was there when I just came over to Rivian from before. Not only did it go there, it stopped exactly where I said it would stop. Like, I'm trying to be modest right now, but let's just be real. Exactly where I said it would go. Now, I'm not a wizard. I'm not a genius either. This is just because I've been studying technical for 7 years. And I understand the market. I understand the sentiment. So there's our double peak. And this is our pullback. So tomorrow morning, boop, up we go. Price target of $20 by tomorrow, possible. The link to the Discord is on my website right here. Go to training, investwithcorey.com, click on training, book a call with me so I can get on the phone with you and get you guys all set up, because we custom tailor the Discord to fit you, the training to fit you, my coaching to fit you, one-on-one. I also have a Telegram. I'm in here with my fam. That's my boot camp that you guys got to see real quick. I'm in there teaching everybody one-on-one. So investwithcorey.com/learn, or you can click on training and set you up with whatever schedule works for you to get on the phone with me and my team. If you guys want to jump the line, email me, Corey@investwithcorey.com, and I will send you the direct link to bypass the line. Appreciate that. Sled Boomer? Appreciate that, bro. Suzanne, when I track Ford, I track it 1 hour, 4 hour daily. Ford is a great stock. I've been holding Ford long for a year. Haven't lost a dime. Made nothing but pure dividends. I've made, I have 2,000 shares in my big account. So 20 times 15 on the dividends. I make $300 every 3 months on Ford just on dividends. And then I'm bringing in $6 a week covered calls. I make about, maybe less than that. I make about $400 a week on Ford. Times 4, times 3, plus 300. I make about $6,000 every 3 months on Ford. Just holding and holding and holding and holding. Donald, yes, you got to manage your risk, buddy. Definitely, bro. JB. For context, when you check it out, NNE. Okay, I'll check that out. Just give me 1 second. Rivian Jose is very strong. I wouldn't buy yet. I'd try to get 15. Uh, 2,000 shares. And my average price is $12.10. 24 grand. Brings me 6,000 every 3 to 4 months. Maybe a little less. I think it's less than that, fam. It's probably more like 5 grand, because sometimes I got to roll 2 weeks at a time. So it's probably like 45 to 5. Appreciate you, fam. Slide Bomer. Appreciate it. If I'm missing your comments, just repeat them. Mughal Hassan, 24,000. I'm just messaging my partner. All right. I'm watching your channel because you keep it real and respect. Appreciate that, Hosea. Or Josiah. Which way do I pronounce that? Akinsep. I'm in a firm 31.5 expiration this week. I will have to roll out a few months. No. A 31 short call? Nah, probably 3 weeks to 33 or 34. Curtis Strickland, you're a truck driver. I have family members that are truck driver. My stepdad works with the military and homeless veterans, but my real dad was a truck driver for 50 years. jump on email and email me, Corey at investwithcorey.com, or you can email, or you can directly do it, investwithcorey.com, and sign up for my one-on-one coaching call. I'll get on a phone with you, because with a $30,000 account, you could realistically bring in $2,000 a month, $1,000 to $2,000 a month on a very safe strategy. The Hustler, you're welcome, fam. Ford doesn't have a lot of volatility. Definitely not. I'm still bullish on Neo, CJ. I'll look at Paramount. I don't know who that is, A-Rod. Monster, it's good, bro. What's up, fam? Oh, look at that Rivian. Right where I said it would go, fam. What do you want me to give you a review on, Mr. Cruz? Rivian is better than Neo, but strictly, Neo's also good. Top 3 stocks under 30, that's easy. Rivian, Palantir, and SoFi. TC, absolutely. No matter what amount of capital you're starting with, you can start to become profitable. Correct. I have plans for portfolios from 3,000 all the way to $1 million. I started my challenge account with only 1,500. Now it has 30K in it in 7.5 months. Told you GameStop would hang on, fam. Atkinsep, you're going to have to roll out this week. We're going to see where a firm goes. If a firm drops a bit, then you'll be good. If not, you're going to have to roll out probably 3 weeks, month, maybe July 26th at $34 strike. Slow Rice, what's up? Yes, Monster, under 25K. Is tough because the pattern day trading rule, which doesn't actually change when you have 25 grand. You still get flagged when you have more than 25 grand. And it permanently disables your stock lending and your APY interest calculations. So think about that. Thanks, Sled Bomer. Appreciate it, fam. Demar, I waited out a bit. Chosen one. I like the spelling. I like the play. Good take. AMC. AMC right now is a Hail Mary. I'd put 3% of your portfolio in it. If you've got 10 grand, buy 200 shares. Maybe 500 shares. That's it though, for now. Demar's 45. Palantir, thumbs up, brother. TJ Spalding, $14 put on Rivian. Good stuff. It's going to print money this week. Hard telling. Let me take a look at SoFi. Let me go over SoFi for you guys. Look at this Palantir. It broke above the trend. You see that? Palantir's bottom right now is $23 as long as they meet or beat the estimate. I don't see SoFi going below $6. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Hold on one sec. I'm just checking out something. All right. Daily chart, we dive. There's no gaps except right here. But it got filled. It got filled. We're good. We're good. No gaps. We got a gap up here to fill. This is a bear flag right here. This is a bear flag and a wedge. All right. See the bullish divergence here? Realistically, right in time for earnings, coincidentally, right? Look at this. This wedge touches every line, okay? And coincidentally lands on earnings. If earnings beats or at least meets, we'll see SoFi go back to $7, maybe 8. All right? You saw this. I drew this wedge and it lands right on earnings just about. If I adjust it in any direction, the wedge is still around earnings. Everything is on earnings. All right? Look at Rivian. A pullback, just like I said. A candle. Look at that. Look at that candle. You guys see that candle right there? Just like I said right there. Look at this, fam. 30 minutes ago, I said I was just doing something for hard telling. Taste of 20. $11 calls. Oh. I would roll those. You're not going to be able to roll those. What is going on with the stream? Is it working? I was looking at my phone to figure out why my data got messed up. Okay, I guess it's fine. So yeah, yeah, no problem, Michael. I'll see you in Discord tomorrow. I missed out on the Nvidia dip. Yes, Nvidia's dip. Hey, I called the Nvidia dip. No one believed that either. I said that in my video a week ago. Cheap option strategy. I was saying that Nvidia was going to dip. Nvidia being the new Intel? Hard to say for sure, but Nvidia is great. ETFs and indexes I do at times. Mr. Cruz, I don't doubt that someone can make a lot of money on Tesla, but I try not to analyze other people's channels. Because I don't want to come off in a negative way. And I don't want to, like, criticize other people. I don't like doing that. I'll look at Snowflake now and AMD. Dad hour. If you're going to roll a 1250 call, you're going to have to roll out to 14 to August. And then roll to 15 for October, and then maybe 16 to November, December. You're going to be 6 months rolling, but it can be done. D Watts, what's up, fam? Appreciate it, buddy. Soundhound will go up, D Watts. No worries, bro. It will. Intel has potential. Let me show you. They're positive on earnings, but what's killing Intel is their forward-looking statements that weren't so good. Another thing that's hurting Intel is really bad. Negative $7 billion in cash flow. $24 billion in debt. That's the bad part. No problem, Dad Hour. If you guys want to sign up for the Discord, one-on-one coaching, and you guys want to talk with me on the phone, with me and my team, you can do so at investwithcorey.com/learn. Or you just go to the website and click training right here. Ikir E, you're very welcome, fam. Did I say your name right, though? I don't like getting names wrong. I really don't. I'm a perfectionist. I try to be. Snowflake Emerson, I will check that out. Big debt TC, you got it. Big debt for sure. SoFi put on the 28th this Friday. Looks like I'm going to have to roll that. Yes, I would go out 3 weeks to a month. July 26th. July 26th to $7. Or August 16th to $7. Then you'll be good. Right in time for earnings. Okay, let's look at Snowflake. Snow. Alrighty, let's look at the earnings. Not so hot. I like the net debt. I like. They're sitting on $3.56 billion in cash. Assets overthrow liabilities. Good equity. Excellent. Operation activities. Excellent. Investing activities. Excellent. They put money somewhere. That's good. They purchased or sale of investments. Let's see what it is. Purchase of investments. Good. Very good. Financing activities. What did they do here? Okay. Not specific, like not specified. Free cash flow, 338, 355. Very good. Very good. Almost $1 billion. Trailing 12 month, $3 billion. Excellent. Excellent. EBITDA. Ugh. Ugh. Don't like that at all. So what is the boggle here? They're not making money, but they've got the cash flow and they're not in debt. Their operating expenses are insane. And operating income is lower. Without going too deep into this, they look somewhat healthy though. They're owed a lot of money, but they're not collecting on it apparently. 52 week. 122. High is 237. Day range. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's work some magic here, fam. We got a gap. It's a big gap too. They're below the 200-day moving average as well. The 10-day crossed under the 10. I anticipate a reversal here. See? Something like that number. Targeting different prices. This is just random. Like rough estimates. Not random, but like rough. On the daily chart, falling wedge, bear flag, good earnings, could be a run. I see a run here. If the earnings are decent, I see a good run. What's the earnings? 16 cents. They do 20 cents. This shit's gonna like go up. I'm concerned though with this gap fill. Long term, we could be looking at something like that. I mean, realistically though, 165 is possible. Like 160 to 165 is somewhat possible. Appreciate that, D-Watts. Micron, I'll do that too. No problem, hard telling. Sled Bomber. Bomber pronunciation instead of boomer. Okay. Sled Bomber. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Awesome. I'm a perfectionist. Yes. Sled Bomber. Gotcha. You go skiing, tobogganing? Is that what it is? Because you said sled? That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. So that's my analysis on Snowflake. It's all about earnings and catalysts. See this dip? All that sell-off? All this sell-off right here? They had good earnings. I don't understand this. You know what the problem is? Palantir is their problem. That's Snowflake's problem. To a degree. And also Upstart. Upstart is, I guess you could say, somewhat in the Snowflake sector. To a degree. Okay, Micron. Let's go. Micron Technology. MU. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's a buy. You gotta wait for a pullback, though. But I gotta look at financials. Very good, very good. Very nice, very nice. Don't like the debt. I do not like the debt. But they have $63 billion in assets, so amortizing their debt. Liabilities aren't that high. Their total equity is $42 billion. Liability and shareholder equities. Ooh. Okay, well, it's not that bad. It's all right. Cash flow. Negative on the cash flow because of their investing activities. They pay down debt. Is that what they did? They pay down debt or something? Oh, capital expenditures, fixed assets. Yeah, they... Okay. Makes sense. They'll be all right. They have a lot of debt because of the technology, chip and AI, hardware sector. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. But yeah, a buy. Definitely a buy. I'd wait for a pullback. I would say a nice entry point might be like 125, 130. But it's hard to say because this could like skyrocket. This could just on earnings. Or it could drop. I mean, at this point in time, that's the possibility right now. Because earnings is like tomorrow, right? Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon. Oh my God. That's risky, fam. If you can afford to put 12 grand in and it's less than 10% of your portfolio, buy 100 shares or buy a long call. But if you buy a call, I would go out to August or September. I mean, Micron, you can't, you know what? Buying the dip is really tough. Time in the market beats timing the market. You follow? So because of the sector that Micron's in, they're a semiconductor, I'm going to lean heavily and say it's a buy no matter what at this point in time. See these bear flags? Anytime you see bear on RSI like this and the price is not really moving, that's divergence, which means it's likely. Like, look at all these red candles in here and the price hardly moved. This is risky to a degree, but I would say that this is likely tomorrow because of these bear divergences. I'm leaning 70 and 30 in favor of an explosion tomorrow of a few dollars, like maybe 150, 145, something like that. It's not for sure, but it being semiconductor, and if they meet or beat the earnings based on divergence and expectations, ooh, it could be big. It could be. Very likely, too. Yeah, true. I agree with that. Erod, for sure. Russ talks money. $15 covered call in August. Should I buy my shares back? I have 1,000. What, for Rivian? I'm not sure what stock we're talking about. Rivian, right? Richard, Soundhound is a buy. Xenios, Neo is good too. I have other strategies, Mr. Cruz, that will help you out. Greetings from Florida. What's up, Johnny boy? Yep. Johan, MU got the earnings. I just covered it for you. Let's take a look at NIO and Tesla by the requests. This trading view. Russ, you never get broke. You never go broke taking profits. You have a $15 call. What's your average cost? Because if it's less than 15, take profits if you want or roll. But you can never go broke taking profits. Because if Rivian goes back down to 14 in a month or two, you're going to be, damn, I wish I had taken profits, you know? It's ultimately up to you. Let's take a look at NIO. Then Tesla. See, I wrote this on NIO. Look at this. Didn't I call this or what? I called all of this move back in April and May. And here we go. Very, very good. NIO is good. NIO is very, very good. You know, I would say that it's a good hold. And it's cheap. $4 is pretty good. It's a very good price. Give me 1 second. I'm just responding to another email. I don't like when people have to wait, so I just try to be as fast as I can. Sometimes I'm slow, but I try not to be. I really, really do. Okay. So I just responded to a question right quick. Yeah, so NIO is really good. This is a stock kind of a lot of people have forgotten about it because I feel bad. A lot of people got burnt. So I wouldn't do more than a 5%. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is one of the only reasons why I love NIO as much as I do. And I'm going to show you what that is. All right. Hey, where did the cash flow go? They took that out. They need to update that. Right there, fam. Net debt, negative 290. They're sitting on $3 billion in cash. That's what I like. That's the good thing about NIO. They have no debt and cash. And the Chinese government invested in them a lot. So they look decent for now. But it's an ADR, so do your due diligence. See, the earnings was bad. That's why. Look at the earnings. They missed earnings. That's why. You know? That's the problem. It's because they're not meeting the estimates or beating. Appreciate that, James. Thanks, fam. Nothing but love for you too, bro. Faith, Snap will be good if TikTok gets banned fully. That's a Hail Mary play waiting to happen. Ooh, NIO calls for December. Maxwell, yes. Lyft will recover, fam. Look at the resistance here. One little liquidity grab right there, like a liquidity grab almost. Lot of resistance. Look at the gap. Fully filled the gap. Fully filled. And broke out of the wedge officially today. See? They broke the wedge, the bear flag. See, they broke it right there. By next earnings, we're back to $15 we go. Yes, Emerson, Uber sucks. I wouldn't put a dime into Uber. Too expensive for the market right now. Maybe I'll change my stance in a couple of months when we see how things go. But right now, no. Definitely not. I agree, Xenios. My bull case for Lyft is $17.50 by end of summer. See? $19 price target by January. It's just a gap fill. SoundHound is good. They've dropped a little bit, but look at all the consolidation right there. Look at this. You know what's going to happen, right? Let me show you what's going to happen likely. I'll show you what I fully believe. Let's do some technical analysis, fam. There you go. See, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch. 1, 2. So somewhere here in the next 2 weeks. All right, keep an eye out in SoundHound. TJ, I'll look at Oracle for you. Chipotle is going to jump on the split, I think, a little bit. Or it could pull back, but I think it's going to go bull. A lot of people want to get into Chipotle. We'll see. Faith, I believe so. Lyft is pretty strong. Like, look at this. A lot of consolidation. The average volume, 13 million, and they're down to 12, but now they're gaining volume now, daily. Things will get better. Remember, they're sympathetic to Uber. When Uber screws up, they suffer a little bit. Unless it's isolated catalyst. $17.88. Ooh. Roll out and up, Russ. Roll out and up. Sprouts is okay. Sprouts is okay. Let me take a look. Faith, sound will go up soon. I think it will. Like, the next couple of weeks. Say right here, next couple of weeks. Probably like July 8th, July 10th. Maybe sooner. Maybe sooner. I have Sprouts, I believe. There we go. Sprouts is on a little bit of a tear, I see. I see. Look at some financials here. 1.88 billion. Not bad. Let's look at EBITDA. EBITDA is 200 million. Not bad, not bad. Cash flow positive. Operational activities positive. That's very good. They got a little bit of debt, but that's okay. 375 versus 2. They got like over $1 billion in equity. That's good, but they got liabilities under shareholders, which, you know, that's for a different video. But yeah, they're strong. I don't know if it values the price though. EPS at $1. Well, yeah, maybe. Not bad. I would say they're I'd say they're a little overvalued at this point. I would say it's overvalued, but the food sector has been doing pretty good. So I don't know. Fair value for me on Sprouts is about $65, maybe 70, somewhere around here. So they are a little expensive. It's a little juicy to get into Sprouts. Money bags on Rivian. You're going to have to roll from 12 to 13 out to August, then 13 to 14 to September, 14 to November, 15 to January. It's going to take you 6 months to recover on that call. It's up to you if you end up choosing to do that, though, but you can. Salesforce. I'll take a look at Salesforce. I think I already have them saved in here. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Let me see. Earnings very high. Good cash flow, operation, investing, they're paying down debt, financing, not good there though. Net debt, Negative 4 billion. Wow, that's pretty good recently. Wow, they have cash. A lot of cash. 9 billion. 1 billion in operating income. Pre-tax 1 billion. Nice. EBITDA 3 billion. 12 billion on the 12 months trailing. Okay. Very good. I do not know why this dropped. There must have been bad news then, right? It's a good price. 225 would be a good entry. 225, 220 puts maybe. These are good, strong positions to get in based on the trend. Getting in down here would be really good. Like 225 would be really good. You don't want to buy at the peak. You see? All this drop, it'll pull back again. Get in here. Lots of movement for profit. Sometimes, Faith, but you can never time the bottom, then you lose out on a move. Like Rivian today, if you're waiting for that to drop more, like a lot of people were, you miss out. Perigo, by August, maybe, maybe not. Probably more like September, October, November. It is I'm. How many? 308 shares of which stock? J, GigaCloud. Okay, I'll look at that. LPP, you're up 10%. Yeah, on what? On Salesforce? UNH. Let me take a look at UNH. Okay, fam, I'm going to tell you something. Be careful in the medical field. Be ultra careful of the medical field. I'm just responding to an email. Medical is something that, and I'll give you a little bit of information on that actually, because it's very important. You guys have to be very, 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 very careful in the medical field. So, with medical, when I have friends that still work at, different companies in New York. And of course, when I worked at Schwab briefly, I have friends that still work there. Most of the guys that are trading options and hedge funds, they have degrees like me. They have a Bachelor of Science in Finance, Psychology, Data Analytics. Most, like a big portion, if not all of the people that work in the medical stocks, medical field, or healthcare, they had like psychology degrees and they're working on like doctorate degrees. They had so much more education. Medical is very tricky. Be very careful when investing in medical. Very careful. I do not invest in any medical at all, ever. I made my millions outside of medical. Just want to look out for you, fam. Best platform for investing and trading, Robinhood. Scalping and day trading, Webull. SoFi, $7 put, Faith, 816. No, you're not in trouble. You're all right, Faith. You got plenty of time, and that's only 30, 40 cents away. 50 cents away. You're good, Faith. Don't worry. Yes, Sledge Bomber. Yep, I agree. Oh, GameStop. Yeah, sorry, LPP. Yep, absolutely, Sledge Bomber. BM, why so negative, BM? Why are you so negative? Namisha, basically, there's a lot of catalysts. You have to understand vaccines. You have to understand what vaccines do. Clinical trial, placebo trial versus benign trials, cancer versus benign, placebo versus medicine. I've got like 6 years in college education, and sometimes I'm like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on with this medical stock? You know? Craig Storm. SoFi, good entries now. I'd enter now. $6.30. TSMC is worth a buy, I think. Depends on your portfolio size. Try to keep it under 20%. If you can help it, that is. If you can. Just checking emails again. If you guys want to get in contact with me directly, I can skip you through the line. There we go. I got some emails here. More emails coming in. Yeah, Faith, that's the thing. That's what I teach in my Discord and my one-on-one coaching. I teach you how to become self-sufficient, profitable, and understand the market like I do. My strategy works. It took me from like a small amount of money, very small amount of money, like 20 grand all the way to 7 figures. And realistically, even though that helped me go from like $20,000, $30,000 all the way to like 200, I took 200 to 7 figures in 2 years, 2.5 years, being safe and running my strategy. And that's the key. You have to have a strategy, a game plan, and you got to stay strong mentally. No emotions. Don't get emotionally attached to the stocks. Like I'm gonna get assigned in all my Rivian calls. My 12 and 1150 calls, they're all gonna go bye-bye, and I'm gonna lose all my shares because I don't think I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna take that 12,000 cash, and I'm gonna go back into SoFi, maybe. Yeah, Joseph, SoFi is tricky because Noto is the CEO and he's very conservative. This is a transitional year, but he's been buying shares like crazy. The premium isn't good because of the volatility, and the short interest is fairly high. I don't know the percentage of it right off the bat, but it has a pretty high short interest at this point in time. BM, it's exactly where I said it would be. What's with all the negativity on it? For higher premiums, Mario, and also to give you more time to be successful on them. Sometimes stock will dip below your cash secured put. Sometimes it'll move back above. All in on video. Yep. All in's not a good thing, but Nvidia is good. 100%'s tough. No problem, Sludge Bomber. Look, I had a great time with you guys here today. If you guys enjoyed this live stream and you want more of them, comment, share it, give me a thumbs up, and email me directly, Corey at investwithcorey.com, or go to my website, investwithcorey.com. This way I can get you guys in and help you guys learn to trade and become more profitable. You guys can see I was right. Look at this. Look at this right here. Exactly what I said would happen. This literally, I drew this line before it happened. Look at this. And then it's dojiing. A reversal, you know? It's kind of, you know, it's hard to be right all the time. But most of the time, I have like an 80% win rate. Sometimes I lose and I'm like, oh man, you know, we all lose. And it's like, all right, well, let's go back to the drawing board and figure out what happened. But I have like an 80 to 90% win rate because I know how to read the charts. I understand the companies that I watch every day. And I told you this would happen. Double candle, double peak, drop right here, rebound, doji, It'll consolidate, and tomorrow it will go up most likely. It is possible to go down, but it's really likely to go up. If it breaks 1890 tomorrow, it will go all the way through if it breaks that. Fatawong, appreciate that. Building up and the run, the lady bus. Haha. Yeah, Sludge Bomber, no problem. Whenever you book a call to join in, it's at your convenience, fam. I just look forward to being able to help you, man. I really do. Jean or Jean LaRouche, appreciate it. Did I pronounce your name right? Because I'm also French. LaRouche, right? Daniela Kim, what's up? No. I don't think it's too late. I would just maybe wait for a pullback. Let me take a quick peek. No problem, Sludge Bomber. Faith, Chewy is good. But it might be too late at this point. May have to wait for a pullback. Guys, I'm going to give you a shot right now. Nike. Wait for some pullbacks tomorrow. Do some calls or shares on Nike. It's very highly probable with this oversold, all this selling. Poof, up we could go, all right? Yeah, Sean, I'm ending right now. Livid Lynn, appreciate it, buddy. If any of you guys want to jump in to the Discord and you guys want to be a part of the one-on-one coaching, like I said, email me, Corey@investwithcorey.com, or check out the website. Book your call with me directly for one-on-one coaching, investwithcorey.com. And I hope to see you guys over there. If you guys want to learn every last bit of my trading strategies, I also just launched my exclusive boot camp masterclass. Only 10 spots total, and I'm down to 4 spots remaining on that. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. I will catch all of you guys on the next live stream. Nothing but love for you guys. Peace out, fam.